And circling back to one of the top stories of our bulletin, Pope Leo XIV has just finished his first Mass as pontiff. For more on this, Trent Murray joins us live from Rome. Trent, Pope Leo celebrating his first Mass with cardinals. Has this given further indication on what direction he might take in this papacy?
Well, Sue, that Mass took place in the Sistine Chapel, the very room where the voting was happening just 24 hours ago. And here we are a day later, and he has now not only won that ballot, but is overseeing his inaugural Mass as the 267th Pope. He expressed a desire for those cardinals in the room with him to walk with him on behalf of the Church. He also spoke about the Catholic Church needing to bring light into dark nights of the world. He even spoke in English at times, which was quite unusual because generally popes will speak in Italian, which is the papal language. But I think for many people watching that Mass, they got a clear indication of the direction of travel that he is wanting to take. He says that the Church needs to have open doors and to also do more work to bring the light of the Church to places where there is a lack of faith. But of course, the work now really begins for him. He will have to assemble a bit of a team around him of trusted advisors as he works to begin his legacy leading the Church. But it's certainly a very key moment, and we are now just hearing that May 18th has been slated as his day for the official inauguration as Pope.
All right, Trent, you are right. Just 24 hours ago, in fact, when we were speaking to your colleague on the same bulletin last night, at that point, we just seen black smoke, and he said, and we were saying that the mood on the ground at that point was anticipatory. What's it like now that we have seen a new Pope elected?
Well, we are right by the walls of Vatican City here, and we are just seeing tens of thousands of people come in to take all of this in. I mean, at gelaterias and pizzerias around the Vatican, there is just one topic of conversation, and that is the Papa Americano, the American Pope. I think for many people, there was some surprise that it was an American. We've never seen that before. But then as people learn a little bit more about his background, the fact that he spent 40 years working as a missionary and as a priest and archbishop in Peru, in South America, they are starting to understand that despite maybe some initial apprehension about an American-led church, they are understanding he may now be quite similar to his predecessor, Pope Francis, with a big focus on social injustice. I mean, there is just generally still a mood here of celebration and excitement. Well, I was just talking actually to some of the souvenir vendors over here, and they were saying they are racing to try and get that new merchandise with his face on it, perhaps a tea towel or a plate. If I can manage to snag one in time, I'll be sure to pop one in the post back to the newsroom there in Singapore way soon.
And thanks for that. Trent Murray there reporting live from Rome.